My name is Gary Eberle. I've been at the NRD, this will be my 24th year. I was elected in '97. I'm a retired farmer, and I got interested in running for the NRD. I was on the York County Groundwater Board for way over 10 years. And so I got interested because a couple board members insisted that I run. Ever since I got on and everything, I've had a great deal of compassion and everything for the goals of the NRD. Basically, water conservation is probably one of the biggest highlights. And I've served various offices and everything on the NRD, treasurer, vice chairman, and NRD representative. I do think I was an innovator, yes. I started conservation back in the late 70s with water meters. Back then, that was a tool that nobody thought was very necessary. After using it, I noticed that it was necessary to budget water. And then also that evolved into soil moisture blocks for calculating when to irrigate. And this all evolved before I got into the NRD, but once I got in the NRD, it just kind of exploded to a certain degree because I knew that we can do this. We can conserve water. Then it developed into water quality. And so those two things, quantity and quality, have been my interest ever since I've been on the board. In 1974, there was a project we did in the Benedict area. It's called the Benedict Project, where we metered our water and tried to get along with 16 inches. Now, that was a long time ago. And we were able to do it. Well, all those meters that went on, people said, well, that's okay. Well, it wasn't okay. I decided to keep doing it. So I ended up putting meters on everything and finding out how much I used. And then when the soil moisture blocks could tell us exactly what moisture was in the soil, then we could start managing our water. It's a resource. It was given to us. That water down there got put there a long, long time ago. Look what happened in the Dust Bowl areas. If we would have had conservation back then, maybe things would have been better. Right now, with our increase in our water table, you tend to be comfortable. Well, we shouldn't be comfortable. We should always be alert at the fact that somewhere down the road, we could have a stretch of dry 10 years in a row. And if we hadn't started conserving in the beginning of that 10 years, then we'd be thinking of a lot of different areas. Agriculture in Nebraska and conservation is our future. We shouldn't just look at the present, we should look down the road. I do hope that the Nebraska conservation will continue.
Sweet.